Just waiting for people to come in. I just was on Black Spring with Autumn. Awesome channel, by the way. Everybody check them out. Check her out. Um, Subscribe to her channel, and you know, comment. She accepts all comments. She's very open and very smart lady. So subscribe to her channel and give her a thumbs up. I don't know who gave me a thumbs up, but it says I have no viewers. So who's in here? Ah, now it shows a viewer. I got a thumbs up before I had a viewer. Hey, Luciano, welcome to my channel. I haven't had a whole lot of time to get on, but I'm trying to get on more. Um, I need to kind of put myself in a slot. I haven't found one yet, but today I am working on the pallet studio, working on the exterior. Um, I did some pressure washing this morning on the driveway, so it's difficult to move the concrete panels. I'm using concrete um, hardy panels for the outside of my shed. I've got the wall behind the phone almost completely covered. I got half a panel to put on that, so when I put one up there, I'll draw a line. I'm going to use a screw to hold it in place. Draw a line, take that screw off, take it, lay it down to where I can prop it up, and I have a saw blade made for that. Here, this is made for cutting concrete. Um, This is metal, rebar and angle, masonry and tile, composite fiber glass, and ceramic. So this should be able to cut the concrete sheet. That it's like quarter inch thick. It's got diamond on the outside. Surprisingly, see, got the diamond symbol right there. Surprisingly, it's very cheap because it's man-made diamond. I am so glad we learned how to make diamonds. But the man-made diamonds don't hold a candle to the actual diamond for decoration. Oh, I got two people. Oh, this is this is a record for me. Thanks for coming in. Independent. Wait, sorry, went away. Independent. Many United. Interesting name. I know Luciano. We go way back. Um, we've been in channels over off and on over the time. Yeah, over a year. So I know Luciano well. I don't. Luciano, you ever on Wizards channel? Thought you were. Well, anyway, I usually talk about prepping stuff. If you're interested in that, I have a power wall over there I built by myself. I had very little knowledge when I started this project, but I followed a guy by the name of Jehu Garcia. Check him out. Um, on my channel, or actually one of my videos, I got links to his channel. He's very knowledgeable. The guy came from Mexico. What about the banks in China? Yes, I have heard that. Um, well, anyway, Jehu Garcia, he immigrated here from Mexico. He dropped out of school in the sixth grade to go to work to support the family. Oh, on PTP, yeah. I follow him occasionally. but he doesn't see me on YouTube for some reason.
That's right. Meds. It's time. Time to take your meds.
But he does see me on Twitch. Kind of weird. But anyway, back to Jehu Garcia. My channel was mostly on preparedness. You never know when a disaster is going to happen, so I recommend being at least 6 months prepared. And that includes electricity. I'm still struggling there right now. I have probably about 8 months worth of food stored up, but for the electricity side, I don't have that yet. I have 3 solar panels, and they charge the solar generator in the house and my power wall in the shed. The power wall stays charged more than the solar generator, and the solar generator is much bigger. But what happens is the power wall charges like that, and then when I use it, it drops really fast because I don't have enough storage. So I need to expand it. It only has 2.8 kilowatts, and I want to put 2.8 kilowatts more, so I'll have 5.6, and that will be more than the solar generator. Now it says I have no viewers, so I guess everybody left. Well, anyway, Jehu Garcia, again, he quit school in the 6th grade to go to work. In Mexico, that happens a lot. So when he was old enough, he immigrated to the United States legally. So he's not in favor of illegal immigration. He lives in California, Southern California. So far, he's not ready to leave. He's still diehard Californian. But he started working for a company that converted cars to EV. And he loved Volkswagen, the Volkswagen bus. Others call that van. But he calls it a Samba. I guess that's the official name, Samba van. You can open all the windows and roll the top back. Super airflow. Even the front windows are open. Kind of like a Jeep. But a year of food, right? 4 months of emergency food, lots of water. Well, the problem with the dry goods, they don't last as long. They're 6 months max, and they start to deteriorate. Firearm ammo, yes, you need firearms in order to protect that food supply, especially if people know about it. Yeah, check out 4 Patriots. They have a really nice seed bank. Small greenhouse to repel chemtrails. I'm not convinced on those chemtrails. Anyway, Jehu Garcia started working for that EV company. He converted his Samba to electric. Now it takes off before the gas cars. At a traffic light, pulls up next to a Dodge Challenger. He's off first. Well, he worked for them for many years, partnered with Battery Hookup, and then he started his own business. He's probably in the same building complex as his first employer. So he turned what he learned from that EV conversion company into his own business. Now he still rents because it's too expensive to buy in California. And rent is huge. I mean, rent, everywhere you go, rent is more than a house payment. Why these banks don't loan to people that are renting? Crazy. Oh yeah, you can buy if you're just wanting to get pounds and pounds of silver. Go to secondhand stores. Buy their silver. You can buy like 6 ounces of silver for like $8. But you need to learn which ones are real. You need to buy sterling or better. It's hard to find better than sterling. But you can melt it down and make ingots. Figure out how to separate the metals because it's not just silver. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, that's why you got to learn how to separate the silver. Because even if you buy sterling silver, it's not 999. It's not 0.999. If you want 0.999, the easiest way is to buy silver coins or what do they call it? Bullion. But the bullion's going to cost you a lot more. Uh, I have a friend, a wizard, on the game experience. If you check him out, he used to work as a lineman, and he acquired lots of silver. He has a bucket with 12 pounds of silver in it. How much is silver an ounce? $18. Multiply that by 16, and then by 12. He has that in a bucket from his lineman days. Because when they make connections on the power lines, that is silver. So in a grid down situation where there's not even electricity, go up those poles and take those connections off. They're silver. Oh, it depends on what's going on in the world. Silver goes up and down. Uh, like in Autumn's chat, I said that tech industry uses a lot of silver, a lot more silver than gold. But they for the best connections they use gold. But most of the connections only require silver, especially the low current areas. They use silver. Now, silver can be used for high current because they use it on power lines. But the real critical connections on circuitry, they use gold because it has the best conductivity. But silver is really undervalued. It costs more to mine it than it does to sell it. So we're not mining silver in this country. We're getting it from other countries that have really low wages. Did Independent leave? Huh. Because it's just you, Luciana. My mod's not here. Don't need her all the time because I never had any problem. Well, actually, the last time I had my mod on, we had a sex bot. Well, somebody pushing sex directed at me. She took care of it. She um, this person or bot, I'm not sure, sounded like a person because it was responding to everything I said. It's a very high tech bot or a real person. I I kept rejecting it, and it responded.
That's right. Let's.
Oh,
It's
shut
time.
up. I have, I don't know if you heard that. I had a reminder come up, tell me I need to take my medications. I really should. It is that time. You like my Second Amendment flag? It has the Second Amendment on it. So if somebody wants to argue with me on the Second Amendment, I just read this. Somewhere I have a pocket constitution so I could really defend the Constitution. Oh, my wife this morning, she turned on YouTube to check the elections in her country. Chile is very much like the United States. They just voted in a socialist government. The guy they elected is a flat out socialist. Just like Allende. They were talking about how this guy is a lot like Allende. 6 months after Allende, no, 2 years after Allende took power through the elections and people protested, it was very much like Chavez, Venezuela. The people were more aware back then. Well, they didn't control the schools. This is a warning to all people here in this country. The left controls the schools. You asked a lot of these kids about socialism, they think it's great. Well, that happened in Chile. They had protests, violent protests in the streets. Santiago had a bus system like Portland. Very, very nice bus system, and the whole transit. And these socialists took to the streets and they burned up the state-of-the-art transit system because they were angry. They had to pay their student loans. It's very much like here. Yeah, that's true. Any show based on a product, you can always get it better at a show. We got our bed at a home and garden show, and well, they didn't have any competitors there, but they gave us a really great deal. Anyway, Chile has succumbed to the left. Uh, my wife, expression of my wife's face was not good. She wouldn't even talk to me. She was watching the TV. Yeah, we paid a lot less than the local stores sell them. You see that? I want to cross out that 0 and put a 4. If you know anything about Kim Clement predicted, well, God told him that Trump would serve 2 terms. Trump wasn't even running at the time. And Kim Clement died before the election. I think 2014. And Kim Clement said he would serve 2 terms. Now, he didn't say anything about consecutive terms. But he did say he would win 2 elections back to back. Now, whether somebody cheated or not, he didn't say. So it looks very much like somebody cheated. Mark Taylor, no. Is he still alive? Because Kim Clement's dead. But his ministry lives on. through his daughters, I guess. Ah, I'll have to check him out. Do you possibly have a link to his channel? If I give out my email, I'm going to have to delete this video. Unless you give me your email. Mark Taylor is a regular on the McFries. Don't know that one. Oh, PragerU just posted in 30 minutes. No, they're going live in 30 minutes. PragerU is a good channel. They're going live in 30 minutes. A lot of times I don't really finish watching them because they get boring. But if you wanted to go to college, PragerU is a good college, and Hillsdale, especially if you're military, Hillsdale is great. You don't pay a dime. Your education is completely free. I don't know the McFiles. Never heard of it. There's a lot of conservative stuff I have not heard of yet. Oh, Michelle just posted. Oh, My Pillow. She has a sponsor. It's My Pillow. Steve Turley. All hell breaks loose in the house after Lauren. Oh gosh, I gotta check that out. Hang on a second. Oops. I gotta check to see what that was. I don't know if you can still hear me. All hell breaks loose in house after Lauren Boebert refuses to cede floor. Holy crap. Lauren Boebert refused to concede the floor, and all hell broke loose. I have no idea who that is. Oh, we got 3 people in here. This is a record. Welcome in. I normally talk about stuff that's prepping for those people that just got here. I in the past have done gardening. I do gardening videos, experiments that people tell me about, or I research myself. I am going off grid slowly because I can't get the grant from the government because my roof is too weak, apparently. And I'm building this shed. My pallet studio is my storage shed. I have a shop right here. I have a workbench. It's kind of crowded right now. It's still in construction, the whole thing. I'm putting up the siding today on the far side, which is really hard to get to, and my siding is made of concrete. Earthquake in China, 6.8, 46 killed so far. Wow. That'll be on Agenda Free here pretty soon. Agenda Free covers all these disasters. He had a channel dedicated to that volcano in Iceland. Had it going 24 hours, 365, until people got bored with it, which was rather quickly, maybe a month. I know, that's a long time. Less than a month. But he was still running his regular channel. And like I said, he covers a lot of the disasters that happen around the world. He doesn't claim an agenda. He's just basically news. And I've seen no bias in his reporting at all. Oh, now it says there's 0 people. Everybody leave? Hey, Luciano, if you want to be a regular here, I have seen you so many times at other channels, and you seem like a very nice guy and very good person. So if you want to be a regular on my channel, I could make you a mod. I made
That's right.
my other
Let's.
regular
It's time.
is a mod. Uh, Lenny. I forget her last name, or she has two names on here, but Lenny is her first one. She's my one and only mod at the moment, and I've only needed her one time with that bot. She did a good job. I was actually having fun with it. If my wife saw the channel, she'd be proud. I handled that bot. Handled it well. Are you still here? Is anybody still here? Can't see how many thumbs up I've got too. Ah, my screen was on that. Okay. Neutral News is another good site. It covers news, politics, and nutrition. Huh, cool. I'm drinking a Scottish coffee. Right now, I'm cool with people plugging their channels. I don't know why people are so upset about people plugging their channels. So maybe it might take away from theirs. Is that what they're worried about? I really don't care what people watch. Um, if they come in here and they plug their channel and it's some channel that opposes me, that's fine. Anything I talk about and that person opposes what I'm talking about, I'm okay with them plugging their channel. Because if people don't want to listen to what I have to say, they can go there. I don't need them here. If you want to learn something, come here. If you want to be a yes man for somebody else, that's okay. I haven't really had any problems with anybody plugging their channels. You can, if you, Luciano, if you have a channel, you can plug it. I can make you a mod and you can plug your channel. I trust you. You know what? People can plug their channels all they want, even if they're not mods in here. But I'm not going to give them a mod just to plug their channel. I don't know who they are, so I won't make them a mod. I know you, so I would let you become a mod and you can post the link. But I said, oh man, I just went live on Twitch. And they said, you can't plug your channel here. Did I plug my channel? I just said I finally went live. Boom! I am no longer allowed to be in there. And I really like that channel. Crap. I pleaded with them, say, hey, I didn't know I was plugging my channel. Still, I'm still banned. Oh, well, it wasn't a great channel. It was somebody that, just general conversation. And it was pleasant conversation. But she always wore low cut. She pressed her boobs into the camera. And then she got pissed off and banned people for responding to that. She baited people and they got banned. Oh, why is it not? I swear YouTube is not posting all the posts. Breaking. Judge Aileen Cannon grants President Trump's Request for special master review of documents seized during Mar-a-Lago raid. Blocks Biden regime from access pending review. Whoa. Luciano's everywhere. I like Luciano. Independent. I just met you today, so I don't know you. I know Luciano. Dang it. Should get this to hold still. Phone keeps moving. I have nothing to grip it. I broke the stand that I had. What the hell? How do you keep dropping this? Garbage. Oh, you found it. Cool. Why is it only showing your post? I lost all the posts on the channel. YouTube is messing with me. I was getting John Hoft is a beast. Okay. Only mod people you know and trust. Yeah. Bad mods can take a channel down. I know. I've seen it happen. But one of the mods, it was a mod on, I think, PTP. Are you familiar with him? She took down Pro Life's channel with lies. She didn't know that they were lies, but she posted those same lies from somebody she trusted. Now, Michelle Pro Life is friends with her. So she apparently realized where she went wrong. And for some reason, PTP won't let her back in. Apparently, he believed the lies that Michelle was trying to make a profit and buy expensive things from her viewers. She wasn't doing that. She's barely struggling to get by. I have something on my shed roof. I'm going to check this out. Oh, hello, Jay. Okay, it was a scrub jay. Birds are okay around here. I figured it was a crow. It wasn't a crow. Okay, we've had 3 people in here. I only have 2 thumbs up. And it only shows 1 person in here. I've seen 3 people chatting, and it only said 1 person's here. What's up with YouTube? I saw the proof that 3 people were here, and there's only 1 user, 1 viewer. Anybody interested in seeing my power wall? Yeah, me too. Oops. DM? Oh, you know who I'm talking about. Well, it wasn't. Well, DM was one of them. She trusts people a little too much, and they kind of banded together against Michelle. But DM didn't push it. It was, gosh, I can't think of her name. She has her own channel. It'll come to me later. But they're friends now. PTP, that's Pete the Patriot.
That's right. Meds. It's time.
Hush. He's on YouTube and Twitch, as far as I know. He's probably on another channel. Treehouse News is on in 30 minutes. She's a good one to follow too. Y'all know her, or if you don't, you know, she's very much like Autumn. I haven't seen Autumn that often or Treehouse News, but they remind me of each other. So it's not their skin color. It's just I don't see them often enough. And they're both pretty good. Treehouse, she reports the news. Autumn kind of puts in her opinion. So they're a little different. Another good one to follow is Bevelyn Beatty. She was living in a very immoral life for many years. She just had a fence board fall. It was kind of precarious where it was at. But Bevelyn Beatty was living a very immoral life, and now she's dedicated her life to righting all those wrongs. Oh, she does? I would like to check out her channel. You know, despite what she was involved with Michelle, she's still a good person. DM the mod. That's what we called her on. Oh gosh. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to go for a little bit. Wife's calling on the phone. Apparently, she wants something. So I'm gonna end it right here. Thought I brought it here. Oh, I did. Am I still on? Am I still on? Haven't seen who? DM?
That's right. Matt,
Oh,
it's
okay.
time. Time to take your man. Take down.
Okay. I guess I'm still live. I was I was just outside moving this thing. This is a sheet of concrete. See, it's thin, so it's fragile, but it's heavy. And I might have to remove a screw up there. But tour. I thought I was off. This is the tarp that's covering my shed. I've been moving it around so I can put the siding on. I've got this siding right here. I've been using the wrong nails, but it's holding. I got a few screws. I put a screw there. And then over the weekends, Saturday, I did this side. I put 3 sheets on here. There's 1, 2, and I've got 3 sheets. Now, this is 12 feet. So each one of these sheets being 4 foot wide, look what I get. This section has nothing covering it. And I just uncovered this side. It's got the Home Depot wrap, and it's taped up here. So this is waterproof, but it's not waterproofed at the top, especially at the top because there's no roof. And once I get the siding up, I plan on starting on the roof. I have behind the siding here, I have a stack of plywood, a stack of 2x4s. And one 2x4 is going to go the full length across this way and stick out a foot on this side and stick out a foot on that side, so that I have an overhang, and then the rest is going to be the same shape as the house. Well, a little lower there, but it's going to have a crest the same direction. So I'm going to have 8-foot boards, 2x4s coming from the sides, and that'll have a little overhang too. I'm not sure how much overhang, but eventually I want to put a deck. Right, see, it's got this floor here with concrete underneath it, concrete blocks. It doesn't meet code, but it works just fine. They can't say anything bad about it because it's going to hold up. Is everybody still here? I figured somebody'd say something. But I can show you what it looks like upstairs. I had to take down the roof that was there because it didn't meet code. Um, but I left the framing what I had. Here's some of it. You can look in there. I have a tarp on top of it to keep the place dry. It's working so far. But I've put some stuff up here to get it out of the way downstairs. I may have to take all this stuff out of here, most likely. Take it all out so I can redo this. See, it's got these brackets. I can just unscrew that, put a regular 8-foot 2x4 there, and that should raise it up. At least that's the hope. I may have to do it on time off during the work week. But the walls are made of pallets, and they are solid. I had to supplement part of it with regular wood. Oh, but I'm slowly getting this built. It's been a year. I started a year ago. Well, hi, Florida Flip Flop. Welcome to the channel. Could you give me a thumbs up? I'm trying to get more people in here. I'm pretty much a prepper. So, here we go. These are concrete screws. That's what I'm going to put on the siding. I don't know, Florida, did you see what I was showing earlier? Yes, happy Labor Day. Naples, Florida. So, you're Florida, man? I hear so much about Florida, man. I'm just joking. You follow a donut operator. He has a Florida man segment. It's pretty funny. Yeah, what did I do with that? I was showing you a screw out of this box, and then this was in my hand. This is not concrete. This is a just short of a leg screw. It's very long, but it's not a leg screw. It's just a 4-inch screw for wood. But I bought these screws to go through the concrete siding. They kind of drill their way in, and they will lock into wood. The thread is very big. I'm going to love these. I have a brushless driver. Now, those of you that are professionals in the construction, you don't use that one. You would use maybe Milwaukee, the Milwaukee Fuel Line. They're the best. There's 2 European brands that are very good. But for what Ryobi has, I love them. I haven't had any problems with them, other than probably not enough torque. So I'd had to back it out, give it a good run. Yeah, kind of work that way. If I had a Milwaukee drill, I could drive it all the way in. Milwaukee's pretty tough. But for the price and the expandability, you can't beat Ryobi. Okay, I got 3 thumbs up, and I've seen 3 people in here. 4 people? Yeah, there was 4. 1 came in and didn't stay. Didn't give me a thumbs up or nothing. Oh, shoot. I put the staples away. Find the box. In this mess. Gotta find the box. I'm not a Scottish coffee. Yeah, kind of Celtic coffee. I had Scotch and Irish cream. The Irish cream is not a real thing. It was made with wine. I bought it at the grocery store. Yeah, wine's a little better for you anyway. More for the flavor than I did the alcohol. Anyway, I got this shed pretty well wired up. I have power on the front. I have power on the back. I have power on my. Oh gosh, man, pollen up my nose. I got power on that wall. Let you see what I got. There.
That's right. Let's. It's time.
Shut up.
Take them.
On that back wall, I have the power. Doggone it, get off my screen. Commercial. I have a gang charger I'm going to turn into a portable generator. I have tool holders up there. My bit sets, flashlight, and I got tools hanging up there by the hooks. Batteries up there, and these battery holders on this side have the holes. I can use that for a generator. I have a misting fan. I do not use it in here, so if you're wondering, that's just a place to store it because I can't store it outside. And up here I got a extension cord, a couple of lights. I put outlet right there. That's going to the inverter. What the hell? It's going to the inverter right there. And above it I have my power wall. That is homemade, by the way. And I will do a video on that. I've done videos on the parts of it. And there's my solar charge controller. It is doing 7 amps. Whoa, check it out. 7 amps. Let's see how much voltage is. Now that battery up, the power wall is a 12 volt. What the hell is that? Oh, it's 100%. Oh, the battery's charged. Whoops. It's going third. The battery's 13 volts. Oh, come on. Where are you? There's the solar. Huh? It's not charging. But I have 7 amps. What the hell? Alright. You gotta look at this. 6 volts at 7 amps? What the hell? It's not charging. But I got 7 amps of it. Let's see. Amps. Voltage on the battery. 100% charge. 7 amps. Wow. 30 volts. Oh, there we go. There's the voltage on the solar panels. I got it set up in 2 12-volt panels in series. That was to increase the voltage going in. But it only puts 14 volts out. And I just put these bigger wires in here. Not these ones. From this thing to the batteries. Now, this is where all the power is connected. I need to redo this because it's a mess. It's a spaghetti mess. But that goes up to here, to this power strip. Each one of these batteries is 20 amp hours and 280 watts. 200. That's 280 watt hours. So I have a 2.8 kilowatt system here. There's two here, two here, two here, two here, and two here. So it's 10 total, equaling 2.8 amp hours. And these are just cables hanging here. These aren't hooked to anything. This one here is for my portable inverter, which is right there. That's my portable. It operates on the two battery posts at the top at 800 watts and a 18 volt Ryobi battery right there, and that's it, 300 watts. Or I can plug it in a cigarette lighter right there for 120. So it's a pretty handy inverter. But when I put it up on the wall with the screws on the mounts, I can't move the battery in and out. I think that part's stupid. I got a fan up here. I got a battery in there right now, but check this out. Plug it in. I have chainsaw, rototiller. Yeah, I like Ryobi. Weed eater. This is my first weed eater. I got this with a charger. This charger right here. And an 18 volt battery. But I still have that battery. It was a NiCad. And there's another weed eater I acquired. But where's the battery? Huh. I unplugged it because it wasn't charging anymore. So I guess it's done. It's no good anymore. So did everybody leave because I said I was getting off? Florida flip-flops came in. So switch back. There we go. Now I'm back. Sorry about the tilt, but it's the way it holds. This is on my Ryobi radio / speaker, which they don't sell anymore. I got it before they stopped selling it. The Ryobi speakers are now only Bluetooth. This one has AM, FM, Bluetooth. Let's see. Modes. There's FM, AM, auxiliary. It has an auxiliary in jack, and it has Bluetooth. And because I checked the modes, it disconnected. And for some reason, it's not connecting. Bluetooth off? No, it's on. Weird. Huh. Oh, there, it connected. Anyway, check out, for prepping ideas, check out Jehu Garcia on YouTube. Will Prowse. Will Prowse is a very smart guy. He's probably in his 20s. I think Jehu's probably in his 40s now, but early 30s, late 30s. But he went from 6th grade dropout to self-made engineer. You don't need to go to college. Even for law school, you don't need to go to college. Abraham Lincoln never went to college, and he became a lawyer. All he had to do was take the bar exam, and he was good. He studied by candlelight, as we all know. And he was proof that you don't need college to succeed. He became president. Of course, he died there, but that was because of an assassin. It had nothing to do with being healthy or not. He was very healthy. And he never had, there was no Secret Service back then. Lincoln had death threats against him. In fact, people had tried to kill him during the Civil War. He had no security. He was riding home and he heard some shouting and people started shooting at him. He just went real fast on his horse and got away.
That's right. Meds, it's time. Time to take your meds.
Well, I guess everybody's gone. What the hell? Oh, this was covering it. That was weird. Anyway, I guess nobody's talking now, so I'm going to have to go back to work. Welcome in, everybody that came in, if you're still here. I'll try to get on later, probably this afternoon, if I get a bunch done. I'm trying to put up siding on that one wall. Treehouse. Treehouse is on. So let's go over to Treehouse, and I will be in the chat, but I won't be on live. So everybody go over to Treehouse. You like it? Okay.